answers in the best way we can. So can I just jump in, Miles? And I'll start off with this. You've already talked about it. You've been in the recruitment industry for over 20 years, working with agencies for over 20 years, rather. Certainly on strategy and planning side of that. What makes a good strategy from your perspective? But more importantly, how can an agency owner really ensure that that strategy gets probably executed properly when, as you said, we may not be their wheelhouse straight from the off?
Yeah, look, this is a common issue for many recruitment businesses. Why? Because many recruitment businesses start up because you've got bloody good recruiters who are really frustrated and thinking, do you know what?
Yeah,
Screw you, I'm going to go and do this for myself. And
yeah,
actually, get rid of all my frustrations and go and do my thing. And they're brilliant recruiters, but quite often really brilliant recruiters aren't necessarily great business people because they've just never had that experience. So point one to your question there. So what makes a good strategy? I'm going to use a sporting analogy here I use a lot, and it's not to do with football. It's to do with mountaineering and to do with climbing.
okay,
So to successfully scale any serious mountain, whether it's K2, Everest, whatever, you need to know where the summit is.
right,
So you need to know where you want to end up. But importantly, also, you need to know how to get back down. Because
right.
what a lot of people don't understand is more people die coming down the mountain
And
than going
Everest.
up it. It's about 90% of people, death is on the way down, not on the way up.
Wow.
But anyway, but importantly, you never go, so you know where the summit is. So you've got your destination clear, right? That's where we would need to be. But the
Yeah,
important thing is, Keith, it's about how are we going to get there? We're not going to go straight up in a straight line because that's certain death and destruction. What we need to do is we need to understand where we start from, and then where our first milestone is, where we need to get to, camp one. What do
yeah,
we need to get there? Okay, right.
yeah,
Once we're there, what do we then need to get us to the next place? But importantly, between us going from point A to point B, and now we need to get to point C, what's changed in that
right.
interim? Is it still safe to do that route? Do we have all the right equipment
Yeah,
around us? Do we have the people in place, or is somebody really important to us, our lead Sherpa, just bust his leg, or something like that? So it's about having a plot. So it's not just the destination, but it's having a roadmap. You need sat nav for your business, and that's really what strategy should give you. It gives you a
right.
destination, but importantly, it gives you a clarity of the roadmap. Not for the 3 or 5 year strategy, but for the next 12 months. What are the key critical things we need to do to get there? But we need to know what success looks like as well. That's so important, because I think one of the learnings I've been through over the years is how easy recruitment professionals, and I count myself as one of those, so I'm not deriding people, I'm with you on this, we can
Yeah,
easily get distracted about the next exciting thing, the shiny thing over there. And it's
yeah,
so important you keep your eye on the prize and don't
yeah,
get distracted. And if it's not in the plan, if it's not in the strategy, maybe the plan and strategy need to change, or let's not get distracted. Let's do what we're going to do.